We'll be going over IRS Notice CP508R. This is a notice that you might receive from the IRS if you've been going back and forth about what is considered to be seriously delinquent federal tax debt and how that impacts your situation. So we'll go over this notice. We'll talk about what it means in just a moment. What I usually do is I will start this conversation by pointing out a couple of things at the top of your notice so that you can know what to do if you need to contact the IRS. So in the upper right hand corner, you'll see the notice number, CP508R, the notice date, January 30th, 2017 in this case, the tax ID number, and then contact information for the IRS. On the left-hand side, you'll see the taxpayer name and address fields. So this is what the IRS has in their records. If you need to update this information, then you should simply by, you can file the IRS change of address form, IRS form 8822. Well, for business owners, that would be IRS form 8822-B. That way, if you do need to respond to an IRS notice, you spend less time waiting for the mail to catch up to you, and you give yourself more time to be able to respond. So let's take a look at what this notice is telling us, and we'll go over a couple of key concepts. So the bottom line is that the federal government in 2015 passed a law called the FAST Act, which most taxpayers have never heard of, but part of it requires the IRS to notify the State Department of taxpayers that have seriously delinquent tax debt, and that's defined as, I believe, $55,000 or greater. So basically, if you have supersized tax debt, then the State Department is under direct federal orders to not let you leave the country through ports of entry. So you can be put on a notification list at airports, for example, ship terminals, entry points to and from the United States. That's the State Department's reporting requirement based on information that they receive from the IRS. So in this case, it appears that that notice was put on file with the State Department in the case of this taxpayer, but then it was reversed. So the IRS, so there's verbiage here. We'll talk about that in a little bit more detail. But basically, the State Department had been acting under orders as a result of the IRS notification previously that you were no longer allowed to travel out of the country. They couldn't issue you a passport. They had to revoke your current passport because of your tax bill. Now, this notice is now telling you that they've reversed all that. So apparently, in this situation, there's a serious tax debt. IRS cleared it up. Either you've paid it down or the IRS made a mistake and reversed everything. But now this notice is telling you that officially the State Department knows that you're no longer at risk based on your tax history. So you don't need to do anything. You probably had to do a lot of work to get to this point. This is kind of a final letter type notification just to close out the process. But let's just double check the IRS website if there's any more information that might be relevant to you. So again, you don't need to respond. You should keep this in your permanent records. There's a bunch of information about how this could affect your passport status. So a previously certified debt. So basically, it means it's no longer seriously delinquent as long as you're under an installment agreement, you've set up a payment plan, if they've suspended collection because of innocent spouse relief, if there is a collection due process hearing, if the debt is not collectible, if it was from identity theft. So there's a long list of things that could happen to a lot of well-meaning taxpayers that have absolutely nothing to do with negligence or fraud or anything bad. For example, if your identity was stolen and it was used to rack up serious tax debt, if you report it and kind of go through the arduous process of helping the IRS, start that investigation, there is a point at which you can be cleared of that. Once the IRS has made a determination that your identity was in fact stolen, this information was used to file a fraudulent return, there is a relief process for that. And part of that relief means, hey, maybe the tax bill's still floating out there, but you've got a payment plan in place. So you're no longer at risk of fleeing the country. We'll notify the State Department that you can travel now, or that this restriction should be lifted. So now, the tax debt can be satisfied, or it can become legally unenforceable. It can be no longer seriously delinquent, or it could have been just completely erroneous. Whatever the reason may be, there is, one of those three criteria have been met. The IRS notifies the State Department that your tax bill is no longer seriously delinquent. That's the official definition. And now you're able to fly. So it's pretty straightforward. I'll put links in the show notes to some of the resources, the articles and videos we've created about some of the tax forms that you might see, or that you might need to complete to get to this point. So, innocent spouse relief, injured spouse allocation, some of those other concepts, installment agreements, offers and compromise, stuff like that. So, if you have any questions about any of the articles that we've written or any of the videos that we've created, please hit me up in the comment section. If you like our articles, please subscribe to our newsletter. And if you like our YouTube videos, please respond or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, or if there's another topic that you'd like to see in an upcoming video, please hit me up in the comment section. Thank you very much and have a great day.